Did you know that even though there are tens of thousands of words in the English language, you really only need about 3,000 of them to say anything you need to say? I'm teaching 3,000 words in 3,000 days. Stick with me and you'll get a new word every day. Living, living. So living has about 4 or 5 different meanings. The pictures I have here show these organisms are living. That means that they move, they're alive, they are animate. I don't know, do they think? What does it mean to be living? Do they think? Maybe. They definitely have desires. They want to eat. This room is called a living room. In a lot of languages, you might call it the salon. In the United States, we call this the living room or the front room. It's the place where you receive people. Parlor, that's an older word for this room where you would receive company and sit and talk. We also call it the family room. We'd call it a living room or we'd call it a family room or the front room. Some synonyms for the word living, and as we get into these synonyms, you'll see the different meanings for living. Can be operating, functioning, running, or working. Living, the synonyms for living could be existing or being, existent, existent. Around. Around is a way you could say, hey, whatever happened to Frank? Oh, he's around. That means he's alive and still in the area. He's living. So alive is another. Breathing, live, living. She makes a good living as a nurse in the city. Now here, living means a source of income or livelihood. Okay, this word here, livelihood. So you might say, how do you make your living? To make a living is a common way to say to earn money. How do you make your living? Or what is your source of income? What is your livelihood? That is the money that comes into your household. The rainforest is full of living organisms that depend on each other. Living here means alive, not dead. They moved into a bright open living room overlooking the park. Living here is part of the compound noun of a living room, the main room of the house. It's a fixed expression. She believes in living simply and focusing on what matters most. Here, living refers to the way that you conduct your life or your lifestyle. I believe in living joyfully. How do you live? Joyfully. How do you live? I don't know. I don't have a job. Whatever. It depends on how you want to answer that question. If someone says, how are you making a living? Then they're asking exactly what your job is, and maybe you freelance. So you just say, I freelance. Or maybe you work a 9 to 5. You can say, I have a 9 to 5 office job. The artist's work keeps her grandfather's memory living in people's hearts. Here, it's a continual existence that is emotional. So the artist's work keeps her grandfather's memory living in people's hearts. Here, living and alive are exact synonyms. The opposite of living could be dead if we're talking about the meaning where a person is alive. So dead could be the opposite. The noun is living, but we use it to make a living. And so the meaning of living here is your livelihood. The verb is live. The adjective is living, and the adverb, so there are adverbs with the word live, like lively, but with living, there's not an adverb. You wouldn't say livingly. I really hope that you enjoyed this word. Use it 5 times today, write it down, commit it to memory, and I'll see you in the next lesson.